a recent poll that was sent out via travelandleisure.com. They did a bucket list survey with a bunch of people, what did it say, ages 11 to 24. And it was kind of a common must-do experiences, all right? And the survey found a few obvious reasons why people may not feel satisfied, including 4 of 10, 42% Americans saying they've never visited another country, while 15% of young Americans say they never left the state they were born in. But some less obvious. And of course, I get to travel and leisure. Would you like to take our quiz? Reasons like over half of young Americans, 54%, say they have never had the simple joy of seeing a cow in real life. Again, more than half of young Americans have not seen a cow in real life. Some of others, 13% of respondents saying they've never sent snail mail, 19% have never cooked a meal from scratch, 27% have never seen the sunrise, 43% have never had an outdoor experience like camping, hiking, 58% never done a DIY project. Some of those, I can certainly sympathize with, but 54 Americans have not seen a cow. Now, Murr, you and I may take it for granted where we grew up, but Alan, I'll defer to you, a outside of Baltimore City, born and bred. You've seen a cow in the wild, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. I don't know. I wouldn't say in the wild per se, because most cows are captive, but
you've been to Assateague Island. Cows all over the place.
I have seen a live cow. I mean, shit, like, not, like, do other places not have fairs and shit, too, at the very least? Like, I mean, I've seen one just kind of driving around, but, like, you can basically watch one give birth at any state fair. So, like, why? I don't really understand, but, hey, you know, again, America is not about learning stuff anymore.
Yeah. Now, Wes, I'm glad that you picked this story to go through, because I didn't know if this was your cup of tea. But when I saw the numbers on this, I was like, come on. I'm just going to send this and see if Wes finds it as interesting as I do. Okay, let's break it down. How do you not see a cow? That's my question. Because 54%, that's over half of people 11 to 24 years old have not seen a cow. How do you not see a cow? It's like you said, just driving around. I almost feel like it's America. It's what we do.
Right.
We fucking cut cows and eat them. That's our gig. How do you not see a cow? The sunset thing kind of tripped me out too, by the way. I mean,
that was pretty.
I did not see
bad.
A fucking sunset accidentally one time.
My only guess is you get. They didn't give any real statistics or data on where they drew this questionnaire from or where these people live. My only guess is you've lived in New York or Los Angeles and just never been outside of that you know, you grew up in Brooklyn and never left, at least until you know, not at that point anyway. What was it, 24 years old?
Yeah.
That's not inconceivable. That's my only guess because, I mean, I lived in Baltimore for 12 years. I mean, I grew up in Cecil County. I saw cows all the time driving around, but even now, like, you know, drive outside the city limits for, I don't know, any direction for 5 miles, you'll see them if you get off 95.
Yeah, I mean, especially here, like, fuck, I see them in containers being driven around, like that. Even the bare minimum of like cow head through a hole on a fucking highway,
right?
Like. That you haven't caught one of those, and this is where I'm starting to believe that maybe this demographic doesn't fucking know what a cow is. So they probably seen one and they're just like, "It was that? That's a fat ass horse." No, it's a cow, you idiot. Fucking, not all fucking 4-legged animals that size are horses. I think that's more what we're leaning towards. Is like these people just don't know that they saw a cow.
I'm trying to think if there's another type of animal that maybe we haven't seen that someone in another country would be freaked out that we'd never seen. But we've all three been to a zoo at some point in our lives.
Yeah.
So we can all say that we've seen a giraffe in person. We've seen a tiger. We've seen I've seen a fucking camel. Like I feel like I've seen a lot of like your your column A animals in life, and just it does make me wonder if these morons that don't know who Ernest Hemingway is and have never seen a cow or a sunset or sunrise, have they been to a zoo? I mean, maybe have they never? And don't most zoos have like a petting zoo of some kind? It's like Alan said, like you go to a county fair and there a coin flip, you might see a live birth at a fucking county fair.
Dude, like at county fair, you even see fucking some exotic animal. Like somebody brings a fucking peacock, and you haven't seen a cow, for Christ's sake. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I want to say,
I think people don't know what cows are.
Maybe this is Alan's Hemingway theory. Okay, maybe you're driving along and someone's like, "Hey, look, it's a farm," and you got your face buried in some sort of Game Boy, whatever 2020 version is of Game Boy. I don't know what it is.
Very timely reference, Wes. Good job.
Yeah.